Okay, good morning everyone. Would like to introduce the team who are presenting today. Weng, Kishan, Xiao En, Alex, and myself, Jia Yi. And we're going to talk about JD Sports. Okay. So a short introduction of what JD Sports is that they are one of the top retailers and distributors selling sportwear and fashion wear products, founded in 1981 by John and David. And they started out as a small shop in Mervin, and from there on they have expanded throughout Europe and UK and globally until Malaysia. Okay, this is their target market. They are targeting young athletes, both male and female, from age between 13 and 21. Those who are young and passionate to become a very good football player, basketball player, or any sports player. And they are aiming for medium to high income group, as their brands are quite expensive, as their brands are quite expensive, average from 120 to 600 ringgit in Malaysia. And they're looking for, as mentioned, they're looking for someone who wear them, like what defines them and what specifically was made for them, and in terms of sportswear and they feel someone famous and comfortable as well. So they have two ways. So this is their way of how they distribute their products. First, through e-commerce. They have online websites, and they use through delivery. You can order through delivery payment, and you can look through products through the online. Shopping center, they have branches placed throughout in shopping center. Example, there's one in Subway and out of town. So they have stores in commercial blocks. Then commercial blocks that are about, there's like a side road, and you can have a look and you can see like shoes and those sportswear. So we're going to talk about virtual marketing approaches that JD Sports use. First one is they have is official website. The official website have easier accessibility for the customers. The customer can easily see where for men, women, and kids category for them to look at products, price, and as well as order online. And they have effective transaction service for easier payment, for easier delivery service, so they can insert their payment method, transaction, and their address, so they're able to deliver it to them, and as well as order them and collect from the store themselves. And they have quite efficient customer service in terms of if customers are allowed to complain, they can go through their website and send email to them or contact them if they want to review any problem they have. So I'm going to pass. So to continue the rest of the one, I'm going to pass to Alex.
In order to enhance the brand reputation of JD Sport, we need to attract the attention to fulfill the desire of the target audience. Therefore, JD Sport is actively promoting its product through social media such as Facebook and Instagram. By the way of updating its latest edition product image and get the value feedback from the customer with the intention of improving on its product and service. Besides that, they are also cooperating with some artists such as Nicole as influencers to promote its product and to talk about the product for helping the company to reach a larger spectrum of audience. This can enhance their brand reputation, as the customer are not only interested in its business, but can be also influenced by the artist. JD Sport is also cooperating with some famous models in helping them to filming a video about the product to post to its official YouTube channel. So JD Sport can update their latest video about the product in the official YouTube channel for easily interact with its audience to guide the actual demand of the audience through the color. JD Sport is also provide mobile application in order to reduce the support cost as well as to improving the customer satisfaction. Customer can search the letter do online shopping through their mobile device in any time to save time. Besides that, it's cheaper to operate their business through mobile apps as they no need to provide the staff to explain about the product. In addition, it's more convenient to do online shopping as compared to shopping in retail store. On top of that, in order to make the customer having a higher level of engagement toward the brand, the customer can search for the latest information through the mobile app just only by their mobile device instead of using laptop or computer, and make it more convenient for them. To sum up, the customer can download their official app for free in Apple Store and Google Store for both Apple user Apple user and Android user. So I now want to pass to Xiao En to continue the page.
Okay, so I want to talk about the virtual marketing issues. Okay, so JD Sport is an operating online platform for their customer. So it is important of the customer service. They should focus more on the customer service as their customer to reach them. So if the customer is treated kindly and with respect, they will purchase more in the future. So however, if they did not have an excellent customer service, their customer will probably go to their competitors. So the next one is bad reviews. According to my research, most of the comments in JD Sports are bad comments. It actually brought the negative impacts on the business because it will damage the reputation and the trustworthy and the profitability of the business. And moreover, customer will be hesitant to make the purchase in the future. For example, a customer named Annie, she bought a pair of shoes on JD Sports, but the delivery was late and she emailed to the JD Sport customer service, but they did not give her a satisfied answer. So she decided not to purchase in the future. And so the next one will be the delivery service. One of the issues will be the parcel did not deliver on time. It is estimated to be delivered within 3 to 5 days, but it did not. Even though the customer paid for the premium delivery, which is the next day delivery, but they still did not receive the parcel. It can actually bring down the brand reputation, and JD Sport will lose the ability to compete with their competitors. And lastly, the tracking system is not reliable. When the customer wants to track their parcel through the tracking system, it is shown that they received the parcel in 3 days, but they still did not receive after 1 week. So in this case, they will actually lose their customers, and they did not taking the issue seriously and overcome it. So to make the delivery service retaining a good relationship with their customer. So the next one I will pass to my friend Weng.
Morning everyone, my name is Weng. I'll be talking about another two issues of visual marketing, which is design layout and promotion issue. First one is design layout. Nowadays, online shopping is very common. People always do online shopping by using their smartphone and also mobile device. So the design layout of website is very important. The problem of JD Sport is their design layout of website is too simple and not interesting compared to other online shopping website. Their design layout of website is tedious and unattractive at all. This will somehow affect the moods of user and pleasure to shop on their website. As a result, the customer might not spend much time on do online shopping on their website. Next, the website is not mobile friendly. As I said, their website is not mobile friendly. When customers use their mobile device or smartphone browse on their website, they cause a lot of problems and of inconvenience, such as there are some pictures and images cannot be loaded through their smartphone, and also their several web pages are blocked due to unknown reason. And it also will cause direction error when customers do some searching on their website by using their smartphone or mobile device. Next one will be the promotion issue. Well, YouTube is a great platform to let the product get promoted. JD Sport has created their own YouTube channel and uploaded some several videos on it. Creating an account and upload their videos regularly about their latest news and announcement will increase their popularity and also show their existence on YouTube. However, advertising through YouTube has its own pros and cons. For an example, YouTube will show an advertisement about JD Sport to viewer before a video starts playing, but the viewer might feel impatient and skip the advertisement. So advertising through YouTube might not always work on it. And according to my research I did online, there are some irrelevant videos are posted in their channels, such as celebrities are organizing their world tours concert and also interviewing celebrities, makeup tutorial for women and so on. There are not much videos that are specific on introducing their own products. Instead of watching those irrelevant videos, customers are more likely to watch more videos that show more about their own products. So the content of video is important. I'll be passing next slide to my colleague.
Hi, I'll be presenting the recommendation for the issue that mentioned earlier. First is the customer service. JD Sport should regularly update the customer service system and to ensure to give their customer a speedy response. So if they don't do that, the call center pressure will be increased. Next, JD Sport should provide a page for customers to check back their previous orders, because quite a lot numbers of customers feel disappointed that they couldn't check back their orders when they want to make a new purchase. Lastly, is they have to frequently update the amount of stock and available sizes of their products. Next recommendation for delivery service is JD Sports should frequently update the orders and enable the real-time stock management for customers to check their orders and know where's the orders at the same time. Second, JD Sports should not make any promises if they can't deliver the items on time. Quite a number of customers feel disappointed that they didn't receive their parcel on time. Next, JD Sport should collect all the feedback from the customer for the further improvement. Last, for the delivery service, I think that JD Sport should update a whole new tracking system so the customer can receive more reliable information for their orders. As the recommendation for design and layout, JD Sport provided too many information on a single page. They should not do that because customers will feel a little bit giddiness. And JD Sport should take their user onto a journey, such as when they browse the browser, they will feel more comfortable. so they were more likely to sign up, become an e-member, and make a purchase. Then they should keep all attention at all costs. Lastly, they have to update the layout for our website into mobile friendly and let their mobile user to use it when they're on their smartphone. Last recommendation for promotion issue. On YouTube, there are 3 categories for uploaders who want to upload their videos, which is the Hub, Hero, and RPG. Hub is to have a scheduled programming, to have a reason. This is to have the reason for subscribers to subscribe their videos. Second is the Hero, which means a huge and one-off event that wants to increase their audience growth. Last is the Hygiene. This means to upload a short, brief tutorial video for their viewers. So, suggestion for JD Sport, they should focus on the Hub category. They should upload more videos on their products and talk more specification of the products. Next, I'll pass back to Jia Yi to sum up the presentation.
In conclusion, for JD Sports to become one of the top, still remain their title as one of the top distributors in sportswear, they need to keep up their image as a top distributor to the customers by solving each of these issues using the recommendation given. So this is the end of the presentation. Thank you. Any questions?
Okay, question?
I have one.
Right.
About the design and layout over there. I actually found that there was this part of shortening all the costs. But when you're promoting towards the virtual media as well as doing it in a physical shop, how can you lower the cost on that basis? Can you please explain?
Come again, your question.
Yeah, about shortening all the costs. You have one point, the design and layout.
The recommendation.
Yeah,
Actually, that means that they should focus the promotion material at one goal. Like, for example, should not use too much of product on their promotion issue instead of using human, because research say that using human to promote your stuff actually creates a natural connection between your website, your promotion, each content towards your customers.
So eventually you mean to say there will be a shortage of costs?
It's not about the cost. It's another term like how you should focus your attention to one thing.
But over there in one point, there's written the shortage of one cost. So that is what I'm trying. Yeah, the shortage of the costs, of all the costs. Can you please, you can also check your slide, the design and layout. So over there, that is what I was talking about. Yeah, should keep all the attention at all costs. What do you actually mean by that? Can you please explain it, elaborate?
There's another sentence saying that JD Sport should actually use human, like instead of just using their big body parts.
Yeah.
They should use a whole human on the page to create the natural connection between the customer and the page.
Later on, the cost will fall.
This cost doesn't.
No,
mean,
it doesn't. It does not know what
cost.
actual cost. It says
Yeah.
that attention at all costs. It's a figure of speech.
Yeah.
Any other question? All right, I have one question. All right, now you talk about a lot of operational and technical issues when it comes to the shortcomings of their digital marketing approaches. Okay, now what I'm much more interested in knowing is that how would all of this impact the overall branding approach of JD Sport? Looking at their demography, for example, JD Sport naturally targets a younger audience than other fashion brands or other brands, right, or other retailers out there. Do you think that having the way that they are doing their online marketing could sustain their presence in that very much that youth-centric market? Yes or no, and why?
Yes.
Why?
Because now these days, if you want to show up attention, now these days as when you want to target youth, you need to show how famous, not say how famous, like how well known your brand is to the market, and using using an online website.
Take a deep breath. Don't need to worry. I will not hurt you.
I know.
Because it is the dominant way to compete with the competitor, then more active than other competitor in virtual marketing.
But my question is, do you think the present way of how your company is doing their digital marketing approaches, is it sustainable in terms of keeping or getting the attention of the youth market that they are coveting?
Yes, because in using this digital marketing way, these days youth are always using computer and WhatsApp and phone application, and sometimes it's quite troublesome for the youth to go to stores to look at actual products. So what they will do is they have to have a look through online, and they will actually have a look at each of the product and prices and see how it suits them and how it looks like, and there are some they give reviews of each of the product.
Okay, all right. Thank you.